A very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to talk about the next topic, that is the setting of bakery unit. In the last session we have discussed about the norms of bakery. Okay, so today we will talk about the setting of bakery units. There are certain important points and so we will discuss them one by one. Actually the baking is not the method of indigenous cooking, so therefore the efforts are made to make these products, and because the increasing demand of this product, so we are going to make this product in a good quantity, or the production is increasing day by day because the demand is increasing day by day, so therefore we need to produce more product and therefore we need to go to set the bakery unit. So but when you are going to set the bakery unit, so at that time then there is the information needed. So what type of information you need to set up a bakery unit? First thing is that you need the information about the size, layout, and what type of requirements that are needed for setting up of the bakery unit. So these are the very basic things that you require for setting the bakery unit. Then you must know the relation between your lab, production, and the sales. As for example, there is a production of any product in the bakery, for example cookies, and if you are the connection of production with the quality control is starts from the receiving of the raw material. Then you are going to prepare the product and you have to monitor this product online in the production also. So at that time you need to check the parameters in the online production also. Okay, so and after getting the information and the finished product, after getting the finished product is also judged in terms of quality by the quality QC department, or you may call it as the QA department. So after that all the things are, firstly there are certain softwares which after production of product they were sent to the lab, and after the assurance from the lab that the product is okay, then this will send to the sales. Okay, and according to order this will send to the market. Okay, so according to that the food industry is working. So therefore you need to, but that means this process is carried out after a certain time. When you are going to set a small unit, then these things are not work there. Firstly you have to think about whatever the layout should be there, what location should be there, then what are the basic equipments needed for setting up the bakery unit and all the things. Okay, so first thing is we'll talk about the laboratories. Then what are the tests essential to carry out in the bakery unit? So first thing is testing of ingredients. Now there are so many ingredients that depends upon product. All the things that we are going to discuss, that depends which type of product you are going to prepare. For example, if you are going to prepare the bread, if you are going to prepare the biscuit, crackers and all these things, or you are going to prepare the cake and all the things, that depends which type of product you are going to prepare, the ingredients will be varied according to that. So ingredients, the basic ingredient in the product, in the particularly bakery product is maida. So what are the tests performed in terms of maida? The first thing is sieving. Sieving is very important so that you can calculate how much percentage of impurities are there and all the things. Okay, so next thing is moisture content. Like moisture content in summer and in spring, there are different standards of the moisture. The industry will set, and there are approximate moisture content standards given to the maida, corn flour, then whatever the powder materials are there, and the sieving is one of the standard. On the basis of that you have to calculate whether you are going to accept the product or whether you are going to reject the product. So therefore the ingredient testing is very important, first thing. Then there are certain ingredients like oil. Then you have to firstly predict whether what is the peroxide value of oil, what is free fatty acid value of oil, and so on. So like as the ingredient changes, so you have to change the testing methods of that particular ingredient. So there are so many ingredients that are used in the bakery, and according to that you have to carry out the tests which are essential for the bakery products. Second thing is that testing of finished product. Now you have taken the ingredients, you have processed all the ingredients, and finally you come to make the product, and your product is ready. So after making the product ready, there are certain tests which are performed on the that particular product. Like if you see any packet of the bakery product or snacks, you will get certain sort of information which is provided on the label. What is that information? That information says about the content of the product per 100 gram. Okay, like carbohydrates, proteins, fat, energy value, then its vitamins, and all the things which are contained on the label. So these are all the described on the label. So all these tests must be performed on the finished product. Okay, when your product is ready, you have to perform this all the tests. Next thing is testing of new product. Now this is the somewhat different concept. Testing of new product is where you require R&D, that is research and development lab. Like if you are going to produce a new product, then at that time you have to you must have a certain amount of unit or 4-5 members which are continuously working on the research and development. Research and development activities are actually performed with the help of, that are again 2-3 types are there. Like if you are going to launch a new product or you are going to launch a competitor's product, then you have to produce a product, then get into the market, take the replies from the customers, and then whether you think about the launch of product. So there are depends that how you are going to carry out the activity. So third activity is testing of the new product, and there are so many activities which are going on in this particular, like flavoring. If snacks products are there, then which type of flavoring is suitable for that particular snacks, and all the things will be come under this section. Okay, testing of new product. Now the thing comes to the layout. The layout is again very important task. Now, when you are talking about the lab, then the lab should be a single room which is narrow and which is easy for expansion. Okay, that means expansion. Why it is easy for expansion? Because as your product category increases, you need to increase the lab equipments. So therefore you need to set a lab in a much broader sense. Okay, so therefore you need more space, and therefore your lab must be long and narrow in the length, and that should be expandable to many extent. Now the next thing is like first initial setup of your lab may be small, but it will multiply. It will multiply twice after 1, 2 or 4, 5 years. Okay, depending upon your production ability. Now then there should be certain facilities, like light should be there, ventilation should be there, there should be proper plumbing of, then there should be gases which are necessary for testing, then there should be a proper electricity and proper light, and all the things should be maintained according to. And then floors, the floors are again very important. In center tables, floors, the tables which are attached to your walls, that all the things are very necessary for setting up a good lab. Okay, next thing is equipments. The equipments are the basic in the any industry, because without instruments you cannot run a good setup of the any industry. Okay, like similar in the bakery, you need a good sort of instruments. If you talk about the production, then in the production you require firstly certain mixers, then dough dividers, dough makers, then dough sheeters. Then after dough sheeters you require certain instruments like dough sheeters, dough weighing balances, dough sheeter, dough mixer, dough divider, all the things you require. Then you require good quality baking ovens, that again depend upon the capacity. If your production increases, then you have to raise the capacity of ovens, capacity of dough dividers, capacity of all the things you have to going on increasing. Okay, that depends. The layout of anything depends upon your initial cost investment, and then how much you are going to increase it with the help of your production and expansion of your business. Okay, so but the basic requirements are there, like oven should be there, then your bread cutter should be there, then your dough sheeter, dough divider, then in case of refrigerator. Okay, like these are basic requirements in the production. When you talk about the chemical laboratory, then there are certain basic requirements like hot air oven, protein digester, then you require Soxhlet apparatus, then you require hot air oven, protein digester, then viscometers, pH meters, so all sorts of instruments which are required for testing, like particularly in case of bakery, amylograph and farinograph. These are the most important for checking the rheological properties of dough. Okay, so these are also very important instruments. And next thing is, after layout, we will discuss about the layout, how it is actually given, and when we will see that in next session.